Good afternoon. My name is Alex. I'm going to be giving you a persuasive speech on why we should care more about people with eating disorders. Imagine waking up every day feeling petrified, not of like a natural disaster or an external threat or anything, but your own reflection. Imagine taking a bite of food is making you feel like a complete failure, or it's a step toward unworthiness, shame, and fear. For millions of people, this isn't a dramatic metaphor. It's a day-to-day basis, and yet society often overlooks it. Today, I want to persuade you of something simple yet urgent. We must care more about people with eating disorders, not just in passing, not just when someone we know is deeply affected, but deeply, consistently, and compassionately. Eating disorders are not a cliche issue, not a trend, and definitely not a choice. They are life-threatening mental health conditions that demand our attention and action. The reality behind the smile, it's known as eating disorders affecting over 28 million Americans in their lifetime, which includes anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, binge eating disorders, etc. These are not phases, these are not like cliche issues or anything. They're not just stereotyped for teenage girls. They affect people of all ages, races, genders, and socioeconomic backgrounds. Most importantly, eating disorders have the highest rate of mortality of any mental illness, second to an opioid addiction. People die from them, not just from physical complications like heart failure or malnutrition, but it's also from suicide too. And yet, how often do we treat eating disorders like the life or death crisis that they are? They are not choices. They are illnesses. Blaming someone for having an eating disorder is equal to blaming someone who has cancer for being sick. And would we ever shame someone with diabetes for taking insulin? No. People with eating disorders struggle with a complex mix of psychological, genetic, and environmental factors. For example, it's often trauma, low self-esteem, perfectionism, and societal pressure all collide to create a dangerous obsession with food, weight, and control. It's not just about the body, it's about pain, fear, and identity. Now, this is why you should care. You might be thinking, this is sad, but what does it have to do with me? And you should care, because this could be your friend, your sibling, your child, your partner, or even you. Eating disorders often hide behind high achievement, social miles, and perfectionism. The person you least expect could be suffering. You should care because empathy is the foundation of a healthy society. When we ignore suffering because it makes us uncomfortable, we contribute to it. When we minimalize mental health issues, we isolate people who need connection the most. You should care because change starts with awareness. When you care, you speak up. You challenge harmful jokes, and you promote body positivity. And that ripple effect can save lives. What you can do is educate others and ourselves, knowing the signs: obsessive calorie counting, extreme weight changes, withdrawal from meals or social activities, compulsive exercise, and secretive behavior around food. Second, we must push for better access for treatment. Many insurance plans still don't adequately cover eating disorder care. Specialized treatment is expensive and limited, especially for marginalized communities. We must advocate for policy changes that treat mental health with the same urgency as physical health. Third, we must fight the culture of shame. Encourage open conversations about body image, food, and self-worth. Celebrate all bodies, not just the ones that fit a narrow standard. And above all, believe people when they say that they're struggling, even if they don't look sick. To conclude this, I'm only going to say this once. People with eating disorders are not looking for attention. They're looking for understanding, connection, and peace. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this helpful.